What is going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about cardio, something that when I first started I had no idea like what cardio was or what to do or when should I do it. So I would have liked for someone to explain it to me, and that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to explain cardio and I'm going to get straight to the point. So this video is going to be split up into 4 easy sections. I'm going to do it as quick as I can, get straight to the point. So first section is types of cardio there are. Second section, pros and cons. Third section, when should you add cardio into your daily or weekly routine. And fourth section, what I do and what's worked great for me. So let's talk about LIST first. What does LIST stand for? LIST stands for low intensity steady state cardio. Some examples of this is like incline walking on the treadmill for 30-40 minutes, being on the elliptical, on the bike, just keeping a steady pace for a long period of time. Average is like 30 to 60 minutes, like I said. The goal with LIST is to get 60 to 80% of your maximum heart rate for an extended period of time. So how do you figure out your maximum heart rate? It's easy. 220 minus your age. So 220 minus 20, I am 20, I'm giving you my example, would be 200. So my maximum heart rate is 200. 60 to 80% of 200, 60% is 140, 80% is 160. So when I'm doing LIST, when I'm doing this type of cardio, I'm trying for my heart rate to be at 140/160 for 30 to 60 minutes, depending on how many calories I want to burn. Now that we got LIST out of the way, let's talk about HIIT. So HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. Some examples of this is like being on the assault bike for 15 seconds, max effort, and then resting at a steady pace for 30 seconds, and then going right back at it, 15 seconds, max effort, and then resting for 30. And just going like that until you reach your desired caloric burn. Another example is like battle ropes, hitting them 10 seconds, max effort, and then resting 10 seconds, and then hitting 10 seconds, and then resting 10 seconds. So the goal with HIIT is to reach 90 to 100% if you can. 100% is like really advanced conditioning, but the goal is to reach 90 to 100% of your maximum heart rate for a short period of time, and then when you're resting in that rest period, lower it down to 60 to 65%. So you're trying to get your heart rate up really quick and then lower it a little bit, 65%, and then right back up, and then going down and right back up, like that. So what if you don't have a heart rate monitor or an Apple Watch or these things that give you your heart rate live? You can just, if you're doing LIST, if you're doing a cardio machine, you can just use the heart rate sensor on that. Of course, it's not 100% accurate, but it gives you a rough estimate of where you're at. And if you're doing HIIT, just go max effort when you're doing that HIIT, and then when you're resting, just go 30 to 50% of your maximum effort, and then right back up to 100. And that's going to reach your maximum heart rate easily. So you don't really need a heart rate monitor. If you're really serious about your goals, of course, get one, but in order to get started with cardio, you don't need one. Let's go to section 2, pros and cons of each cardio. So with LIST, the pros are, it's easy, it's manageable. Since it's easier, maybe you'll stick with it if you are doing it on a daily basis. You can be on your phone, watching Netflix, being on YouTube. That will help time go by faster. If you have a knee injury or ankle injury or whatever, you have an injury, and you can't run, you can't do this strenuous activity, then LIST is a great way to still burn calories and still get a great workout. The only 2 cons I have for LIST is a very big one, is that it takes so long to complete a cardio session. It takes 30 to 60 minutes. So if you don't have much time in the gym, you only have an hour, and you're doing weights, then LIST isn't for you. The second con I have for LIST is that maybe this is just me, but mentally I feel like when I'm done doing LIST, like even though on the machine or my Fitbit says I burned 400 calories, I still feel like I didn't do much. Like it feels too easy to me. sometimes it messes with my brain, like, oh, I didn't even do anything, but actually I burned 400 calories. So now let's talk about some HIIT. Some pros about HIIT is that it takes very little time. So it takes 15 to 20 minutes. Compared to LISS, it takes 45 to 60 minutes maybe. So it takes half the amount of time to burn the same amount of calories. So definitely a time saver. Second thing is, you feel good after completing a HIIT workout. Like, your endorphins are going, you feel like you accomplished something, so mentally you feel good when you do HIIT. And last thing is that it's been shown, scientifically shown, I'm not saying bro science here, that you continue to burn calories even after you're done. You're chilling on the couch or whatever, you're still burning calories even though you're not doing anything. Now some cons about HIIT. So a big con is that it's just hard to do. Like, HIIT is very hard if you want to do it correctly. Second thing is, you might get injured, like very strenuous activities. So if you're cutting or shredding down, then HIIT, you just have no energy for it, you know? Let's talk about when should you add cardio. If you're a person that is sitting all day, like 9 to 5, you're on the computer, or you're not doing much, then I would definitely add some cardio. Maybe before your workout, like 5 to 10 minutes, just warming up, getting the heart pumping some blood, just for overall health. On your fat loss journey, like you're trying to lose fat, you're trying to lose weight, then I would definitely add some cardio into your routine. Either HIIT, LISS, doesn't matter, whatever your preference is, add some cardio if you're trying to lose fat. Lastly, for section 4, what cardio do I personally do? I do the Stairmaster for 30 to 40 minutes, so LISS, just because it's easier on the body and I like being on my phone. Alright guys, this is going to wrap up the video, so thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, if you have any suggestions or you have any things I can improve on, definitely hit me up either on my Instagram, MitraFit, or comment on one of my videos.